live here. Wow. So I am cutting hay here late at night, and I'm just not sure if it's worth it, to be honest. It is so dark this evening. Anyway, we're going to be cutting hay. We'll see how it shows up, but what I've got ahead of me is I had to clear a bunch of brush, so I ended up getting out here really late. So this is the field ahead of us. Alright, this window's actually fogging up because I have the AC running. It is hot out there, but we are ready to get ripping and roaring. So we're going to be cutting up ahead here, this whole field of hay. So let's get throttled up. We're cutting hay with my 1411 disc bind. We'll see if you can see my setup back here. Alright, this is the setup. And sorry about that, I think something was in the screen there. Alright. We're going to get this set. So this is my setup. This is my 1411 disc bind in the back. And I'm cutting hay with my 36 International Farmall tractor. Alright, let's see if I can get this position just so. It is late at night. I don't know if it's worth it, but we shall see. Here we go. Alright, let's get into gear. I haven't cut this field yet this year because it's been so wet. I'm hoping that this field is dried up. Let's hope it is. So we'll see how this goes. You see that okay? I don't know why this camera is being a little funky. There we go. This is the field in front of us. This is the field behind us, and we're going to get repositioned here so that you guys are seeing it just a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Let's get going here. So far, so good. So far, so good. The field doesn't look too wet, but I'm afraid I'm going to get into a wet section up here. We shall see. You can see that back there, but it is cutting the hay pretty good. Cause a lot of disturbances on those buds. All right. Welcome. All right, we're cutting hay this evening with my 1411 disc bind. hit anything because it is dark out here. Alright, this is what it looks like around. Not sure if you can see that. This hay is really thick. I'm gonna flip you back around so you can see the back side. Raise it up just a little bit so it's not cutting too low to the ground. Man, this grass is tall. Woo! It's about 6-7 feet tall, some of this grass. I'll go into first, I need to go into high 1. I'm going too fast for this grass. Alright. I wouldn't doubt if I scared up a deer while I'm back here. What I'm gonna do here is gonna take you for a little walk. Greetings from Mexico. Wow, that's awesome. So what we're gonna do is hop out here. This grass is tall. I mean, look at this. Look at how tall that grass is. It's unbelievable. That's a beautiful picture right there. Look at that. That's gorgeous. All right, so I'm gonna, just for perspective, habla español un poquito. All right, this Indian warrior grass is taller than I am. That's how tall this grass is. So it's tall. All right. And it's a little creepy looking at my shadow from a distance. But the reason I'm stepping out is because it gets really wet out here. So I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm gonna try turning my flashlight on. It ain't gonna let me do that. So we'll have to, I think I'm just gonna stop at the wet part of the field. It's usually wet, and this year it's rained 7 inches over what it should rain, or what the average is. So we're gonna hop back in the tractor, and we're going to keep going from here. This is just what we gotta do. Let's hope that all goes well as we keep cutting this hay. I think my machinery is working all okay. Seems like it's working well. Whoop, flip this around. Yeah. It's laying down nicely. You can see the path that I've cut all through here. Sometimes you have to make do with the hours that you have available to work. Farmer's work is never completed. So let's keep cutting. It's definitely much more enjoyable to cut during the daytime though. So we'll keep working here. I just love this perspective of the tractor. There's nothing better. All right, we'll stay alive here just a little bit longer. See if anyone else tunes in. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys too much. All right. Let's get rolling. delay. It is an international. Yeah, 3688. It's really turned out to be nice. Hey, Joel. Good to see you tuned in. I'm sure you can guess what field I'm cutting at. It's definitely not the funnest thing in the world to be doing cutting hay this late, but I had a few trees that fell in the way, and I had to clear the trees out of the path by hand. Didn't have a chainsaw with me, so yep, fat canoe launch, exactly. I'm a little afraid of going into the far back section of this field because it might still be wet. So I might just cut the easy part tonight, and then worry about that Monday. So let's get cutting. I'm not sure if you'll see much, but let's go for it. Let's get charged up here because I'm a little bit low on battery. All right, give me one quick second. All right, we are now charging. Hope you all can see that all right. Let's go. I can already see it's wet back here, so I'm turning, getting out of that wet area. Yeah, it's definitely still wet back here. Stay on the high ground. Stay safe, that's what I'm going to do. The wetter area when the wheels start getting all soaking wet on the treads. Some of that marshy grass area, and we're just cutting straight to the dry area. I'm going to spin you all around so you can kind of see what it looks like in the front here in a second. Get situated. Alright. Flip this around. Alright, we're cutting hay with my 3688 tractor. Tallest this field has been, the thickest this field has been, because we have gotten so much rain this year. high 1. Usually I cut in high 2, but because it's so thick, I'm taking it a little bit slower tonight. I just ran over a tree. It's pretty cool to drive the tractor, yes sir. And hopefully I don't hit any fallen trees. So we're cutting hay tonight with my 3688 International tractor. My 1411 New Holland disc bind. So far everything is running smoothly. I'm on my first pass, so I'm hoping I don't run across any fallen trees. You can see a tree right there that fell down. Hopefully I don't hit any. Something caught it up there in midair. Some sort of tree branch right there. It is really hot tonight. It's about 75 degrees when I came out here, which is unusually warm for this time of year. We'll flip this to the other side. Alright, just a second here. Alright. So thick, I'd have to go slow. We're gonna go into low. In a second, we'll spin the camera around so the back can be seen. So I'm cutting hay here with my tractor in a field that hasn't been cut yet this year. I wanted to get a few passes done so that next week I can come in here and have some space to cut everything else freely. It's about a 20 acre, 15 acre field, I would guess. That's a big one. I want to clear the sides in front so I can do probably some round bales. And this grass is super tall. Unbelievably tall. This part of the field gets bumpy where the prairie grass is. Spin this camera around so y'all can see. You should be able to see it spitting out the back. Reposition it so y'all can see a little bit better. Sorry about the shakiness. Once I get done with 4 passes, I'm going to call it a night. it for tonight. Have a good evening. We'll see you later. Cutting hay on the hayfield. Just want to make sure I got all the questions answered. Let's see here. Castell Hernandez. It is an international. Hey, we'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Adios.